if I may end my formal remarks there, I don't believe we got more than 5 minutes, but Dr. Faulkner, would it be useful if I took some questions here before we leave?
General McCaffery, Alex Jones from KJFK Radio in Austin, Texas. I fully agree with you on the scourge of narcotics and their destructive consequences on the human brain. But something I find interesting is the massive evidence coming out in the past of our own government and other international organizations' involvement in drug smuggling. In fact, 2 days ago, you called Colombia an emergency situation, and you're calling for $1 billion and more funding. Well, your head of counter narcotics and drug operations in Colombia, his wife was just caught shipping in masses of cocaine into the United States. This is from the Washington Post, sir. Also have Reuters right here on it.
Is there a question?
Yes, that's my question. I just wanted to state my facts because, you know, we're in this world where you ask a serious question, you're a kook. Let's talk about the drug running of this government.
Last time I got that question was the first press conference I had in Washington was an older reporter.
Now watch this diversionary response. He goes into how much he loves the children instead of answering the real question. Oh, and by the way, since my confrontation with General McCaffery about 8 months ago at the time of the making of this film, the colonel has also pled guilty to narcotics trafficking. The head of drug interdiction in Central and South America, working for the man on your screen.
Let's talk about the drug running of this government.
Last time I got that question was the first press conference I had in Washington was an older reporter. And you know, I said, I don't know. I've been serving the country for 32 years. I'm not running any drugs. Louis Free, I don't think is. I think the poor wife of the Noble commander in Colombia underscores the problem. Drug abuse and its consequences are not a problem confined to one subsegment of the population. It affects all of us. Corruption, illegality. 4 months ago, I visited one of my best friends, lifelong friends. The four of us grew up together in the Army. Very senior officer. 3 beautiful kids. The baby is 21 years old now. Kid looks like Christopher Reeves, handsome lad. We had a little chat there, the 3 of us, visiting the 2 parents and the boy. And he's in a wheelchair with major, permanent, short-term and long-term cognitive impairment. And they've chopped away the muscle mass of his right arm and right leg because he overdosed on heroin and was in a coma for 42 days. That's the face of drug abuse. And we've arrested former senior officials of the Department of Justice, mayors, sheriffs, officers in the National Guard. There are 38 cases of corruption in the Customs Service in the last 3 years. By the way, when I say that, I don't mean to imply, and nor do I believe, that this government is seriously jeopardized by drug-based corruption.
Well, I wasn't accusing you of drug running, sir.
No, I just...
The NSA and the CIA, and y'all just make sure everything, go after the cowboys. They give you a target to go after.
What do you got, Charlie?
Hey, General, I wasn't accusing you. Yeah. But, hey, we know what's going on. It's funny, isn't it?
You had to be there to see it. McCaffery just simply laughed after he walked by. Yeah. See, he had his little emotional speech up there about the baby, trying to win people over with emotionalism. But he's a cold-hearted dealer in death. And yes, now with more research, I will accuse McCaffery of being a drug runner.
Exiting. General McCaffery, there's a lot of documentation on the drug running, sir. There's massive stacks of evidence, General McCaffery. I'm glad to walk down home, bud. Are you violating my civil rights? For my God-given rights, I should say better.
No, this is closed press right now. Thank you.
Oh, closed to press right now?
This walk is, yes.
Oh, this walk is.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
If you'll respect our...
There are people walking all over the place. They got some Army intelligence gentlemen following me along.
Falsely reporting.
Does this go out?
Military personnel right
Oh, really? No? The general isn't here? There weren't a bunch of Navy people in uniforms?
He's non-active duty. Thank you.
Oh, well, I know that. He's active cover-up. Yes. Well, thank you very much. Y'all have fun in the office of the dean.
McCaffery was giggling and smirking the entire time, and we didn't catch it on video where these guys were trying to shove me up against a wall. Little bootlicking slime balls right here in America.
I don't care if there's drug dealing. I don't care if we're the biggest prison state in the world. Ah, yes, growing faster than the internet. I have power. I know the General McCaffery.
Lack of honor, my friends. That's what's destroying this nation.